Hello YouTube to a Minecraft video. We're in a normal house. We can walk through the door to a normal bedroom. Paintings on the walls, a loom, a bed. It's all normal until you see this banner, which is kind of odd looking, but it works. Armor stand, but there's a button here. You wonder what it does? I have no idea either. It seems to all happen in this one block. If I stand here, I've seemed to be put into a thing. Let's just continue. Oh, I'm in a sewer. Okay. Well, anyway, this is a contraption. It is a hidden tunnel, crawl space tunnel thing. This contraption was inspired by Aviation Arcade. So if I go outside, I can show you the design and my poorly constructed thing. So you can see here it is more clear, laid out on wool and system and the components on different colors. And I'll explain what happens with it. So, this is the button on the inside of the room. This is the floor where you stand. Yes, it seems normal. So when I hit the button, all this piston action happens. With the red glass and wool, that's the one block tunnel. That's the tunnel you crawl through that you can make at any length. You can make it any length to that one right there. Right there. Now, I'll explain what's happening in this entire circuit. So when you hit this button, it activates this main module. The main module is like the control center. Yes? And this module controls this piston. If I show you, see, the module controls the piston. In this piston, move this yellow block forward. So yes, this green contraption here, the green blocks in glass are what drops the floor. So the control circuit goes through, and it connects to the green module, and then it drops this redstone block down and then deactivates this piston, which drops it. So, this block right here, this green one, and this blue one, both have to be transparent blocks, or it bud powers this piston, which you don't want, or it won't work properly. The control connects to this yellow circuit. This yellow circuit is the one that controls this piston, which pushes this in so it can push this block to crouch you. Oh, I'm doing this terribly. I might have to redo this part. But okay. In this circuit hooks up to this purple circuit. The purple circuit, I think, it's not the most advanced, but it's one of the more complicated circuits. It leeches the power in timing off this yellow circuit, which brings it up to this, which holds down this piston, which has the top of the tunnel. The top of the tunnel is right here, so it's held down. So when you hit the button, this torch turns off, turning off this piston, so this one can get in the way of it. Then, if you just had this piston wouldn't work properly. It would be stuck up because this piston is in the way. So we have this observer that hooks up into the piston to update it. And this is to stop the blocks connecting. That's basically the entire circuit. It is not the most complicated thing, but not the easiest to build. Now, this black area here, with the black glass, this is an important part of it. So, when you're hitting the button, it goes through to a repeater that controls the circuit. And depending on the button, either wood or stone, it will react differently, which I'll demonstrate over here. With the wood button, it's just a normal speed, but with a stone button, since the button length is shorter, we have to put a repeater set to 3 ticks. So we have enough time to be able to get into the system. A little bit of lag there. We can extend it. Yeah. But then we also can just go without it. That is a really fast piston. So if you get in the tunnel, so if you wanted to go really quickly, you can just have the stone button. Because when you go in, if you don't move, it will not push you in. You have to walk forward, and then it will push you in. So I would suggest either the button, the stone button with the repeater on 3 ticks, or just a wooden button, because it makes it work fine. Now I haven't even tested it in survival. You can see, I stand that button, hit the wood button, and get through. It works fine. Now, dang it. With the stone button set to the one tick, it hurts you a little bit because you can't get far enough. I'm just gonna die if I just keep going. Anyway, that is the design of a 1-block crawl space that's like hidden in the floor, and it's secretive because you can. This is the block you must power. So if you put this in the corner of a room, or you power it from the bottom or somewhere, this is what you have to power. You can use a repeater to draw the power away. But it's really simple, just be able to hit a button and go. This design is my design, but it was inspired of Aviation Arcade, which I'll link in the description for you to check out their original video. Yeah. So consider subscribing, consider liking, consider commenting. You don't have to do any of those, but have a good night.